Hello, this is going to be week 3 of my journey of at 17 trying to build an income. Obviously, I break this into 4 sections, and let's get into it. First, what is going on? Same stuff as last week. To be honest, I've been pretty busy this week, so I haven't been able to do a lot of the fun things that I really want to get to. So it's the same. I'm still looking for a solar job, and I'm still looking into other types of rental properties. Although I'm starting to narrow it down, I'll probably want to do some multifamily property for my first investment. But moving on to number 2, what is on my mind? Still the same thing, that I want to get assets, look at the upside, downside, and what best fits me. And I want to create a clear path because I think clarity and planning is so important, and I'll show you guys something at the end about that. Third, though, let's plow through this. What am I doing? Reading and calling a solar company. I haven't been able to do that a lot this week, but those are my goals. I need to do that. And I'm also looking into what college I'm going to go to, and I decided to quit being a chemical engineer and try to get a finance program at something like Fullerton or another high, finance school. Reflections for this week. I need to talk more to solar companies. I need to read more about real estate and do all of this stuff. But a key point that I really learned throughout this week is you build a lot of motivation to go get your goals. And I really I hit a wall because there's so much stuff in the way in my life. So I really needed to learn to reform how to shape my goals, not try to quickly get a building, buy it, realize it's a bad deal. I need to slowly take my time and get into a productive habit to where I can obtain a job and go into real estate. Because by the looks of it, getting financially free, I'm probably going to be free by 50. Varying degrees of free. I think it is going to take some time. I probably will have enough property to, technically live off of earlier, but I think real estate is pretty fun, and I think it's an industry that I want to get into. Obviously, my last video, I went over a drawing board of basic plans that I go through. There's nothing really important on this, but I do need to show you something else that I've changed because of recent. This is the drawing board I made for what is going on in my life, and I realized that I can't sustainably do all of the things here, plan all of this and all of my future before I really get into the space of habits. So a lot of the times I need to really focus up on work before I get too involved into other issues, which is again, trying to do all sorts of summer sale stuff, car washing, things like that. So I created a week to-do list. This is just some of the basics. These are all talking counselors, basic gym stuff. This is all I'm doing. Obviously, I need to read on all of my free time. And homework it's just like a job. You got to get stuff done with. But yeah, with this, hopefully I can be more productive. For closing notes, you got to really get your life in shape before you try on something. And I think a lot of the times, you can't buy a property until you really do the proper investing, things like that. And you have to manage your time to, get to these steps, to these levels. And I think this week was one of the first weeks where I had a little setback and I had to learn, and I'm coming back, trying to get better from it. I think I'm going to hopefully buy another book somewhat soon. And yeah, we'll just keep moving forward. I'm excited for my journey.